I'm not joking, the Bored Ape Yacht Club has literally done it again, and this time they are changing lives. People have been able, with the drop of the Ape Coin, to pay off cars, houses, student loan debts, all this stuff, and this is coming from a very simple concept of holding on to a Bored Ape Yacht Club or a Mutant Ape NFT. It's incredible, and this video is going to talk through what has actually happened and what the opportunity is for you as well, whether or not you are or you aren't a Bored Ape Yacht Club holder. So this is the opportunity where you can get in on this ecosystem as well. Plus, if you stay tuned to this video and you're a bit bored of all these cartoon PFPs, don't fear, because I have a fantastic early bird NFT project which is literally out of this world and is going to give you the opportunity to have something hyper real in your wallet. Yup, you've heard it here first, so let's dive right in. What are we talking about? We are talking about the Ape Coin. This has been hugely anticipated, something that I know that everyone's gone, when coin? When's this happening? What's happening? Is it ever gonna happen? And then, yes, it dropped. Here we go, the Ape Coin is happening. I mean, Warren, I am an ape holder, you're not an ape holder, but this is an opportunity for everyone, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. So I wasn't lucky enough to get into the mint, but I made damn sure that I was going to be getting into the Ape Coin when it came dropping Bex. So 17th of March was official drop date. From that, what's been really interesting is there's a current market cap of $3.2 billion. 86% of holders, though, at the time of recording, are holding. They're hodling. They want to keep hold of this. They know some big things are coming, Bex, and there's a lot of momentum behind this ape wave.
Yeah, absolutely. But let's have a look at kind of the breakdown of what you actually get if you are an ape holder, because people who aren't in this ecosystem might not necessarily understand why this has been such a game changer. So if you held a Bored Ape from mint all the way up until the 17th of March, or in fact the snapshot that I believe took place on the 16th of March, you will have been allocated a certain amount of ape coins, right? So this is kind of their very own cryptocurrency. This is the opportunity for you to sell this on certain marketplaces. So we've seen it on Binance, it's already on Coinbase, all the other major platforms to sell cryptocurrency on. This has already been seen. This is something that really hasn't been seen before, which is why everyone is so bullish that this could be even bigger than Ethereum. But if you own a Bored Ape, you are going to be entitled to 10,094 tokens. A mutant ape like myself are able to claim for free, plus gas, 2,042 tokens. Now, if you can combine not just your Bored Ape, but with your Kennel Club, your BAKC token as well, you'll be able to claim 10,950 tokens. And then this is per ape, by the way, and per Kennel Club and per mutant, right? So this is for every single one you own. So think of the numbers that are totting up already. And then if you've got a mutant and a Kennel Club, it's 2,898. So you're kind of looking at the mutants being about the value of a fifth of the value of a Bored Ape Yacht Club, right? So think about the fact that some people own more than one. Some people even maybe own a lot more of it. In fact, some people own hundreds, right? So what is this going to do for you? Well, if you're looking at what the chart is showing, the moment the coin dropped, I think we hit a high of around $30 on price. And it slowly then dropped. Well, it very quickly dropped initially, and then it stabilized a little bit at around the $7 mark yesterday, and it kind of stayed consistent. But today, as of time of recording, we are seeing a massive uptick, and only a few hours ago it was up to $17.75. Right now it's at $14.34. And if you work that out, right, if you own a mutant, you're looking roughly at around $30,000 just as a thank you for holding that NFT. The Bored Ape Yacht Club literally know how to make a drop that will change people's lives, don't they?
Yeah, I think as well it's important to consider why they're doing this. So last week, what was the big news? The acquisition of CryptoPunks.
Yeah.
This week, the news is the cryptocurrency comes out of the Bored Ape Yachts that Yuga Labs and Bored Ape Yacht Club have dropped. That's going to fund games. That's going to fund IRL, in real life events. That's going to fund merchandise. And on the subject of the game, the publisher N-Way, gaming developer based in San Fran, they're going to be partnering specifically with Yuga Labs to be able to create the next, I believe, iteration in metaverse style gaming. That again, Bex, if you want to talk about opportunity of stabilization in currency, you need infrastructure, products and services that underpin that. Enway can deliver. They've done it with WWE. If you're of a certain ilk, you'll recall Power Rangers. They've done it with them. And in addition to that, they're now partnering with the Bored Apes, and Ape Coin is going to be that currency in-game. It's so exciting for me. Great to see it come to fruition. And it's just a great time to be part of this whole community.
Yeah, absolutely. And you will remember from our last video that actually Animoca Brands, we talked basically about the news that dropped there, the whole KYC thing, something is brewing. Again, they have now announced that they're excited that they're going to be adopting the Ape Coin for a secret project. So this is probably why that initial build-up happened. I know it kind of disgruntled a lot of people, but it was one of those things where you kind of go, but huge things are going to happen, right? Huge things are going to happen for people that own this. So for me, if I look at the opportunity of what the Ape Coin is going to give, I could have made a quick $30,000. Yes, I really could have. And it sat there in my wallet and I'm going, why am I not selling? The reason why I'm not selling is because I think the opportunity is even bigger than what it is on day 2, which is when we're filming this, of this particular market cap release. And for you, Warren, you bought in because you saw how important this was, didn't you?
Yeah, I also bought in because I didn't own a kennel club, I didn't own an ape, and I couldn't get to that mutant ape status. And for me, I want to be part of the ecosystem, and there'll be so many others like me, people that want to come into the Bored Ape Yacht Club that understand the value of Ape Coin. Maybe they're passionate just about crypto, and they can see this incredible level of stability and traction that's behind this coin. So, Bex, we get to be a bit closer now because I'm a little bit more in the ecosystem than I was before. And I'm excited. It's so great to see it. And it's just good to see so many successful stories of people that have been bullish on the Ape Club, bullish on Yuga Labs, and look at what they're getting paid back now.
100%. And actually, for anyone who's sold this quickly and it has changed your life, I totally get it. You know, there's such a great opportunity for everyone in this, and that is what the power of NFTs is doing. That is what, the power of utility is doing. And when I talk about, the apes being the Nike, the Apple of this particular space, they are proving the point each and every time. But they're not just thinking about their current ape holders, they're thinking about other people who can buy into this ecosystem too. So for me, it is a massive thumbs up from this, and I am so bullish and excited for the future. Right, so we spent a long time talking about the BAYC and everything that's going on there. I mean, that really is the news that is moving and shaking this space right now. But we're going to give you something a little bit different. If you are thinking you are done with all the cartoon style PFPs and you are bored of what we're seeing again and again when it comes to these new 10,000 PFP community drops in the NFT space, then let's give you something a little bit different. We're going to give you the Pionauts, or Pionauts. I don't know how we want to pronounce it. I say Pionauts. What do you think, Warren?
Well, I think if you take pioneer and astronaut, you get Pionaut.
Yeah, that's a good way of looking at it.
That would be my approach. Listen, what's really interesting about these guys is that it's not just the kind of standard conventional PFP that you've just said, Bex. It's not just a particular type of artwork. What the idea here is, it's to fuse photorealistic NFTs and human artist influence. That's what you get when you're going to this amazing looking website. You get to escape the galaxy with these out of this world NFTs. And the creation process around the mint, it's all totally randomized. You find that on the site itself when you're going to mint. But not just that, Bex. It's not just a 10,000 type collection. So the collection split into 8,500, but batches of drops. The batches of drops, the initial drop is 1,500. And so that first batch that's dropping is on the 26th of April, and that's for whitelist holders. So great opportunity to jump into the Discord. At time of talking, just 2,000 people in the Discord there. So a solid, organic, slow growth community. And also the Twitter, 1.3 thousand people on the Twitter. So it's a really good time to be able to get to know the people within the Pionauts atmosphere.
Yeah, I mean, I just want to go back to this. This is like not creeping me out a little bit, but it's actually making me go, this is going to be so different when you have this in your wallet. This is going to be something that is hyper realistic. And that's what, you know, again, is making this all really, really unique. It's so interesting to see kind of how this all plays out. You have to, in order to disrupt this space, you have to provide something very, very different. And that's exactly what I think these guys are doing. And you know what? We're really impressed by their roadmap, we have to say, because up front, before they've even minted, they've completed a number of points on their roadmap. And this shows that what this team is doing is that this team is really front-ending the tech. They're investing in their project before they've even sold anything. This is how bullish they are on it. And that, for me, using AI, using this incredible human retouching kind of I suppose technology that they're going to be doing this with is quite incredible. And then when you end up with the mint really taking place and starting to see the sales kick in and more money coming into this ecosystem, you get to really see where this can go. And they are so visual in how they're explaining this. Look at the quality in which they're creating this incredible piece of technology. I mean, this is what they've invested in. This is incredible, Warren.
Yeah, I mean, Pionauts, their whole approach for the NFT collection, they want to be a little bit unconventional. They want to drive it through storytelling, have that narrative carry its own strength, as well as expand its conversation, its story into the metaverse, sandboxes, comics, literature, places where the franchise can grow and evolve and change. And also, standout statement for me, Bex, for the NFT holders themselves, 25% of the annual revenue is going to be looked to be distributed. We need more information on that, of course, but it's just great to see an additional type of utility benefit being given back to the community. A great deal of the team are doxed, and again, more transparency and building more trust and really showing that they're not just doing this because it's a cash grab. They want to be able to be part of a meaningful conversation and create, I believe, legacy in an NFT.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, remember, if you are early into a Discord, you know, you'll get rewarded, hopefully. So we would like to think that, you know, you are still early if there's only 2,000 members in here. And that reward can come in the sense of knowing what's going on ahead of everyone else, being ahead of the game. That's really, really important. So immerse yourself in the Discord. You know, it will probably be at a really nice pace when there's only about 2,000 people in there. It's not too busy right now. But mark my words, once this takes off, I am so excited to see how this pans out because it just looks incredible. Metaverse ideas, you know, the way that they're going to be implementing it into the metaverse is going to be really interesting to see. They have thought and invested so much already into this space and they are keeping you updated every step of the way. Tell you what, I am super bullish on this and I'm really excited to find out more in detail, and I'm pretty sure you are too, Warren.
I am. I'm so bullish on this project, Bex. And again, just to recap the vital detail, the 26th of April, put it in your calendars. That is the white list date for this drop. And then on the public drop, it's just 2 days later. It's the 28th of April. That's the first batch, 1,500, 8,500 in total. And again, take Pioneer, take Astronaut, you got Pionauts, you got an incredible looking NFT, which for me is out of this world.
Oh my goodness, this is one of the reasons why I've always been so bullish on the Bored Ape Yacht Club and why I continue to be and why I'm going to be hodling strong on the Ape Coin. This is groundbreaking and this is something that I think the future communities of the NFT space is really going to look back on and really see as part of history. It's an incredible time to be in this space. And if you are wondering, how do you get into it? Why should you get into it? And what are the latest developments? Then these 2 videos will really help you. They'll help you to understand exactly why I bought into the Bored Ape Yacht Club ecosystem, what it's done for me, and what it could do for you as well. So I hope you find that really useful. Huge thanks to you guys for watching this week. We'll be back again very soon. But until then, thanks again.